Now this is a story of glory before I knew anything of it. So let me take you back to the South. Shout out to Houston, Texas, H-Town, the place I was born in. Shout out to the Greenspoint, Acres-Home area, the place I grew up in. And shout out to Jonathan and Corey, Chad and Whitney, the first friends I had who were always down to kick it with me. They showed me a glimpse of loyalty. And shout out to Big Alex and Adrian, the biggest dudes on the block, chose to kick it with me. They showed me that it wasn't about outside appearance, but it was about what's in the heart. And shout out to Dennis. We used to kick it and listen to lyrics in his room while staring at the glow-in-the-dark splattered paint on his walls. He's the first one that taught me how to flow. I was spitting on the instrumental track in his closet. He's the first person to tell me that you don't have to be black to rap. Hey, I just want you to know, man, we miss you. Rest in peace, Dennis. And shout out to Rodolfo, Adolfo, and Juan. Y'all always had my back, even when I was in the wrong. And you guys were understanding and patient. Please forgive me. I was arrogant. Yo, shout out to Adam and James. You guys inspired me to listen to house music, and you moved me to a different beat, and I was growing in music. Shout out to Vincent and Casanova Mark. They broadened my way of thinking and challenged me to think differently. Man, Cassie even took a punch from me whenever I chose to be rude and speak indecencies. And I ask, just please forgive me. And shout out to Ryan and Justin Gilliam. You guys always gave me a place to stay, a place that I can call my home. And all I can say is that I'm very thankful for that. And shout out to Kyle Rice, Chris Moreno, and Daniel Cole. You guys gave me a new way of listening to rock music and changed my perspective on the way that I saw things. Yo, Kyle, you even believed in me to play the drums, even whenever I even hadn't picked up sticks. Shout out to Caitlin Sheena and Jesse Benavides. You guys challenged my way of listening to music and taught me to get out of my comfort zone. Kay, you're still the sickest drummer I know. Jesse, just know that I will never forget that first time that you did that track and allowed me to rap on it. And shout out to Adam Grover. He was with your boy when I was homeless. And he even got me a refrigerator and a TV. Oh, and before that, it was Jay Lopez. He's the reason why I even picked up and started doing poetry. Yeah, I started writing in 9th grade, but he's the one that introduced me to it. Spoken word. And that's whenever I was inspired. And just know I continue to be inspired by you to this day. It's a gift to see you on stage, bro. Real quick, shout out to Andrew Tomlin, Matthew Hahn, and Bobby Thompson. All I gotta say is, we have to kick it soon, guys. Oh, and shout out to Zio Moreno. I see a lot of me in you, bro. Except you're way ahead of the game and farther than I was when I was your age. Just know that I got you. And shout out to my spiritual family, Chardonnay and Jesse Hooker. You guys took me in and gave me a home. You really helped cultivate an organic relationship with me and the Lord. And thank you, David Swift, for taking your time over that first year for me of healing. And thank you, Brian and Erica Burge. You guys taught me that worship wasn't just about music, but it could be released through the arts. And you guys continue to push me and encourage me and challenge me in the way that I even write today. And I thank you for that. You even opened your arms up to your family and brought me in to now your family of 8. Thank you, Michael, Richard, Randy, Lindy, Rick, and January, Paul, Wes, and Jenny, Brian, Crystal, and Larry, and Jordan, and JJ, and Emily, and the whole Vineyard Church, for inviting me in when I had no place to go, for accepting me for who I was, and helped me grow into who I am today. And thank you, Kim, Debbie, and Wendy, Ali, Eric, Miss Roberta, Evelyn, and Miss Binyao, and the whole VCS staff for constantly supporting me and encouraging me in my ministry. And shout out to the youth. Just know that you're the reason why I continue to write poetry. And to my family. It's been a long road, and I don't really quite get to see you too much, but just know that I love you and thank you for standing by me even in the times when I didn't know where I was going, and even in the times where I struggled so hard, and even in the times whenever I doubted myself, and even in the times when I didn't think that I was going to do anything good. I thank you for supporting me, and I thank you for helping me grow into who I am now, even more. And just know that I want to be a good man for you. And to my mom and my dad, all I want you to know is that I wouldn't change a thing, and that I love you. These deserve your thanks. If you see them, say that I sent you. And I didn't know then, but I know now when I cannot ignore that these are my crimson cords.